morning. I'm Priya Mann.
And I'm Grant Herms. Thanks for staying with us here at 7:30. We want to start this morning with something new and only on Local 4. You know that women make up 30% of the Navy, and only a fraction of those women serve in senior roles.
That's right. And to put that in perspective, we're talking about less than 1% of women who join the Navy ever attain the rank of Master Chief.
But one of those women is an Arab American trailblazer coming from Dearborn.
And her name is Heather Charara. And she's not only a Master Chief, but oversees thousands of sailors. I had a chance to sit down with the impressive role model as she met up with family for the holidays.
You look great. You look official.
Did I?
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Master Chief Heather Charara was back home after a whirlwind retirement celebration.
And they all spoke so highly of Heather. And I said, how did you know Heather? And they would say, she was my command leader in California and one from Florida and everywhere else in the country.
In a career spanning nearly 23 years, Charara became the fastest woman to be promoted to the rank of Master Chief in the career recruiter force.
The goal and the target just kept moving, and then it went from run my district to run a region, and I was in charge of half the United States, and then it went from there to the entire United States.
She was only 19 when she joined the Navy, and her dad was initially against the idea.
I was quite surprised, to be honest, at first. But then the more I thought about it, I said, Heather's always been in a leadership role growing up as a kid. So the more I thought about it, the less surprised I was.
She quickly made a name for herself in a male-dominated environment.
The job is hard, and it's hard for anyone, but I do think it's hard for women as well.
As the Navy Recruiting Command's National Chief Recruiter, Charara is a vital gatekeeper overseeing 7,000 sailors, a responsibility she doesn't take lightly.
I really am a firm believer of representation matters. And for me, being a first woman, I've taken that as something that was a very prideful and very serious, and wanting to make the best impact that I could for future generations.
She hails from Dearborn, and her background is Lebanese. For this Arab American trailblazer, being a role model is in her DNA as the eldest of 6.
I really think the Navy has done amazing things for me and for my family. And I really think that it's been something that I've been able to give back and being able to help people from even my own community, but then all throughout the nation in their journey of service.
Newly engaged to a nuclear engineer, Master Chief Charara says they plan to move back to Metro Detroit.
Navy's definitely the best thing that's ever happened to me, and Javier's a very close second.
In retirement, she plans to continue encouraging young people to follow their dreams.
I was them. The Navy was never a career for me. This was a stepping stone for me. And then when I joined the Navy and I met my Navy family and my friends and family, I've been to 27 countries throughout the world. And every day I can go to bed with so much pride knowing that no matter what's been going on in the world, that I've been making a difference in one small part at a time.
She's a true leader, and she also leads by example. Every room that she walks into just lifts the possibilities for the folks who are in those rooms when they see her, to see what's possible for them as well.
And what a legacy that she has.
Yeah.
I mean, she just said it right there, but it's 7,000 sailors. I think that's a year, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
So over her entire career, I'm not going to do the math right now, but that's a lot of people and the impact of that.
And then when you think of the numbers, only 30% of women make up the Navy, less than 1% get into those leadership roles. So she is certainly a trailblazer, hailing from Dearborn. It was very inspiring to talk to her.
Inspiring and important. Thanks, babe.
Yeah.